In this video, I'll show you the easiest way to prepare for attempting to complete the Dark Ops Challenge Terminal. You must beat the Terminus main Easter egg after round 50. This means that you must do it after round 50, so from round 51 onwards. If you haven't done the Easter egg for Terminus yet, then I suggest you do this before attempting this challenge, as this is one of the hardest to do. I'd also recommend surviving to high rounds from say 40 onwards to prepare for the big 5-0. Another thing I'd recommend is practicing with the Rampage and Juicer on, so you get used to super sprinters coming at you, as they will start spawning before you reach round 50. This doesn't mean keep it on all game, just a couple of rounds here and there just to get used to them. The gun I'd recommend for this is the Maelstrom, because not only is it good against Manglers, Amalgams, zombies, it is also amazing at taking down Patient 13, because trust me, you need to be more worried about the zombies than the actual boss itself. If you want a specific build, this is the one I use on the screen now. Some gobblegums to help could be Power Keg, Raindrops, and Perkaholic in case you go down in the boss fight, because it can be pretty deadly if you do lose all your perks. I'd also recommend Time Out, and use this in higher rounds to skip them. This isn't a quick challenge to do either, so make sure you have given yourself enough time to do this. So with all that out of the way, let's get into it. You first want to make sure you complete the Easter egg as soon as possible so you're ready to head straight into the boss fight at round 51. If you want a guide on how to complete the Easter egg, I've left a link to a video in the description of how to do this. Honestly, you don't want to start completing the Easter egg at say round 30 or 40 because the number of zombies and special zombies will come a bit too much. But if you want the extra challenge, go ahead with it. I would say up until round 30, just play the game as you usually would in your favourite training spot on Terminus, as all you're doing is just get into high rounds, which will take some time. Even after round 30, if your training spot is still good enough for you, keep training there. If your training spot isn't cutting it for you, I'd recommend the area around the cannon trap because you can go all around the cannon, even behind it, but make sure you use both your Maelstrom and Beam Smasher, as it's super powerful in these rounds, as long as you pack-a-punch it. By now as well, you should have built up some salvage, because what I want you to do is grab a score streak like a chopper gunner or mutant injection, preferably, and camp out in the research office. This place allows zombies to spawn really quickly, so you can make the most of, let's say, one mutant injection for a high round, like round 45 or something, as you'll go into the mutant injection, but come out of it after the round has ended, which is like a round skip. Alternatively, you can use the timeout gobblegum multiple times if you have them, because face it, do you really use them for anything else? In case you don't know, this gobblegum kills every round zombie and proceeds to the next round, but won't spawn any zombies for around 3 minutes. If you're going to use these, don't do it until round 41 or 42, because super sprinters don't usually spawn in big numbers until this round. If you've made it to round 50, wait until you have 1 or 2 zombies left, and make sure you are prepared and ready to go into the boss fight. Ensure that you have all perks, full armor plates, Pack-a-Punch level 3 and gold rarity guns, Casimirs if you can afford them, gobblegums that include Perkaholic, Power Keg and Raindrops, a full Ether Shroud field upgrade, and a chopper gunner if you can afford it. Kill the last zombies and wait until the zombies start spawning around 51 before you enter the boss fight to ensure the round has definitely flipped to 51. Now that you are in the boss fight, immediately open fire with your Maelstrom onto Patient 13, and the first phase will be complete before you even have to reload. Now run and slide around the arena in one direction so you can train zombies, because they will all most likely be super sprinters, or at least some of them will be. When Patient 30 comes back, immediately start shooting him again to get a large amount of damage off before his skin hardens to finish the next phase. Again, run around the arena in one direction and kill any zombies you need to proceed to the final phase. Once again, when he rises from the water, immediately start shooting him again to get a large amount of damage off. When he looks like he's going to charge up a deadly orb or to attempt to swallow you, activate your Ether Shroud and make sure that he can't use this attack. If you think you can't defeat him in time before your Ether Shroud runs out, pop your Power Keg Gobblegum before your current Ether Shroud runs out and grab the full power so that you can immediately go back into Ether Shroud again. If you do get into tight spots, remember to use your chopper gunner if you have it, or Casimirs, as they can help, but I would say try to avoid jumping into the water as well, as there is no guarantee that you're getting out of it alive. If you followed this guide and got the terminal calling card, congratulations! If you found this guide useful, please like and subscribe, as I really do appreciate it, and there will be more to come. Take care, and I'll catch you all in the next one.